Hey there, Buckle here from Link Kids, and thank you so much for taking your time to come to our very special Kidshaper tour promo page. Now, in this video, I want to cover why we've created the Link Show and a quick overview of how it works and how it can work for you. But before I do that, below me there's a Google form. You're welcome to go down, fill in your details there to either get in touch with us to ask any questions that maybe we don't cover in this email, or secondly, to sign up and have a crack at the Link Show. Give it a go for 4 weeks free of charge with no lock-ins to see if it's something that would help your kids' ministry. So, firstly, why the Link Show? Well, we've noticed and seen in all of the research that there is a shift right now, especially in Generation Alpha, away from conventional pre-filmed content towards live interactive content. What we're seeing from McCrindle research is the leadership style of our new generation of kids is they're no longer an empowering leadership style where it's give them a mission and let them go and do it. It's called the co-creation or collaboration leadership style, where our kids actually want to be invited to our table, into our conversation, to have a say in our combined experience. They want to co-create their kids' ministry. And so what we want to do is we want to take the shift away from pre-recorded to live content, as well as this desire for collaboration and community from our children. And we've created a brand new kids ministry experience called The Link Show. So what is The Link Show? We are a live streamed interactive kids program. Now I'm going to stop you there. If you're asking the question, what if our kids service is on at a different time to when the Link Show live streams? Totally fine. We have built it so that any time delayed after we go live first thing Sunday morning works perfectly fine. 100%. You get all the interaction. Your kids still feel like they're a part of the show. And that way, your leaders are now empowered to interact and love on your kids. Because here's what we noticed. Kids don't want to sit in rows. When they come to church, they don't want to sit in rows and listen. They want to sit in groups, in community. And so what we want is, as soon as you finish praise and worship, we want to create a program that's live, it's interactive, your kids feel like they're a part of what we're doing through the stream and speaking back into what we're doing in the stream. But at the same time, it's not just one kid on their own watching a screen, it's a group of children with one great leader per group combined interacting with the service. We want to create opportunities where kids go home from kids ministry saying, do you remember when we did? We want to create those do you remember when we conversations where kids look back and remember a great experience with great friends and with a great leader being connected with the loving God. And so that's why we've built the Link Show this way. And so what is the Link Show? We live stream Sunday morning, 8:30 a.m. And what we encourage is once you finish what you're doing on site, your praise and worship, your prayer request, whatever you've done, get your kids to sit in groups. Sit them in small groups with their leader from that point, not waiting till later on when you run your small group. From now, the rest of the service they're doing in community. Hit play on the Link Show, which we can explain later on where you would link in with us, because we run the service for an hour, but you don't use all of it in church. I'll explain that in a sec. But then for the next 20 to 30 minutes, your kids are doing the service, they're playing the games, they're hearing a Bible-based preach, but in a group. And so there's opportunities for them to work together and build friendships and build rapport. And then from that point forward, as we disconnect from the Link Show and you finish off your small groups and games at whatever else you're doing at the end of the day, we've set you up for a win where your team haven't had to worry about programming. They've spent the last 20 to 30 minutes pastoring. And so now when you're having a conversation around the Word of God, the relationship's already built, and we've helped open that door to speak into kids' lives. But the other cool thing about the Link Show being live streamed is if your kids can't make it to church, we don't just send you the YouTube link for you, we send it for you to email to all your families. We strongly encourage every week, email every one of your families. This is a reason now to build a constant communication channel with your parents. Hey families, we're so excited for church this weekend. We are learning all about Noah and that he trusted God. If you can't make it to church, here is a link to the live stream for you to watch at home. So if your kids are away on holidays, away at a sporting event, mum or dad is homesick and they can't make it for whatever reason, now a kid is able to interact just the same as your kids at church, not missing a single service. And so this is the breakdown of our service really quickly, is our live stream runs for nearly an hour. It's about 50 to 55 minutes. And so the first 15 minutes isn't even for your kids at church. That is built specifically for your kids stuck at home. So they feel like they're in community. We're playing games, we're using Kahoot, we're interacting, we're doing shout outs. Your kids at home are connected, and we read out our church list each week. So they're not just hearing their own name, they're hearing your church and shout outs from your church. And so we're maintaining that relationship between you and your kids even when they can't be there. Then the next 20 to 30 minutes is the link show, depending on the weekend, which is where you would link in, and we have preach, we have interactive games for your kids on site. We do ministry time, prayer requests every single weekend. We've got an animated Bible story series running right now. Then you disconnect, and then for the last couple of minutes is once again for your kids at home. When you are in small group time, we give them an opportunity to take some time and think about what they've just learnt from the Bible during that day's preach. And so that's a quick overview of the Link Show, why we do it. We've got a heap of dreams and plans for the future in expanding to a junior version of the Link Show for your younger kids, because right now the Link Show is mainly aimed at your primary age students, as well as some other really cool initiatives that you're going to have to stick around for. So if you want to know more, fill the Google form below, we'll get in touch with us. Plus you can follow us at The Link Crow on Instagram, where we put updates and share some of the dreams in our heart. Plus jump over to our YouTube channel, there's a link below me for that as well. Subscribe and just check out some of the clips and the highlight reels that we posted there. We're looking forward to getting in touch with you, and thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this video.